Chattanooga, a man at the center of rescuing 2 cavers this week, is talking about this difficult operation. Mary Frances HOOTS is live near the cave where those men were brought to safety. Mary Frances.
David, the operation itself took about 12 hours, which the rescue team tells me is pretty standard for a cave rescue. But it's how far they had to go and where they had to go that threw them for a loop.
The last thing we wanted one of my teams to do was to take what they call the gate here and go beyond it.
Past that gate is where Gabriel Vaughn and Robbie Dobos decided to venture. For reference, that is completely off the map. The map of the Lookout Mountain Cave does not cover the portion these men were in.
And the reason why the map stops there is because it gets horrible. It gets to be about 11 inches high and not very wide, and the vast majority of it was filled with water.
Brad Tipton, the deputy chief with Chattanooga Hamilton County Rescue Services, says his team spent most of the time searching the part of the map covered. He says very few have ever traveled beyond that part. The rescue was rather unique and very difficult. The cave is an active rail tunnel and full of soot from 100 years of trains passing through.
When you go in, your hands are black, your clothes are black, so we know the cave will pull air in, and we have to worry about the CO2 that it pulls in with it. That's the reason why the trains had to stop.
Trains were halted for 12 hours during the rescue, something that will likely cost a lot of money to the railway companies.
There was a point there where we were running out of time. We had kind of agreed with the railroad of a cutoff time so they could get their trains going again.
Tipton was about to call the search when he sent a team to the undeveloped part of the cave as a last-ditch effort.
I sent that last team in with some pretty strong guys that were very determined, and they looked at it, they realized it would be pretty miserable. They didn't think the chances would be that those guys were back there, and they get 600 feet back there and they find them.
Tipton recommends you always come prepared when doing some type of high-activity adventure, or you seek advice from a professional or someone who's very well established in that community. Now, the Chattanooga Hamilton County Rescue Service, obviously they were the team that rescued these men. They operate largely on donations, so if you feel inclined to help, it would be greatly appreciated.